So we are fortunate to be joined by Harry Goto today. Harry, welcome to Fujitsu North America. Would you explain a little bit more about your role and the solutions your team is bringing to Fujitsu North America?
Thank you. My role here in North America is to run the international business, in particular in Americas, from a manufacturing segment perspective and in digital transformation area. The offerings we are bringing are dedicated manufacturing-oriented end-to-end solutions to address any customer issues from efficiency perspective as well as sustainability perspective as Uvance offerings.
You mentioned Uvance. What is Uvance and how does that benefit our customers?
Uvance is the digital transformation offerings for various segments, including manufacturing, public sector, retail, and others. In particular, in manufacturing segment, we are bringing end-to-end solution to address customer issues and to contribute to any sustainability for the future.
So Harry, what we see is a new generation of manufacturers emerging, a generation not defined by region, number of years in business, but by commitment to build sustainable manufacturing processes for a sustainable future. So would you like to explain a little bit more about Uvance and how Uvance is contributing to the sustainable future?
Uvance is the digital transformation solution across various industries. The purpose of Uvance is to make the world more sustainable by building the trust in society throughout innovation. In particular, in sustainable manufacturing, coexistence between people and planet is a key, where to enable the people with digital technologies as well as to contribute to make the world and planet more sustainable by providing GHG emission reduction or circular ecosystem solutions.
So very interesting. So what sets Fujitsu apart from our competitors?
Fujitsu is obviously the technology company for IT and digital transformation, but also we are a manufacturer. We do leverage our experience of our own manufacturing business to provide better solution to address any potential and obvious pain points of any manufacturing segment.
You've mentioned sustainable manufacturing. Can you explain a little bit more about sustainable manufacturing? What is it and how is it consumed by our customers?
Sustainable manufacturing is one of the key focus areas for Uvance. We provide end-to-end solution to leverage our own experience of manufacture to address any issues of manufacturing segment as end-to-end, starting with vertical application dedicated to manufacturing segment, as well as any horizontal technology such as AI, blockchain, cloud, and security.
So AI is a very big topic currently. What is Fujitsu's offering in AI and how do we work with our customers to help them?
Fujitsu has got its own AI technology, namely Kozuchi, including various types of optimization, automation, or simulation and type of these things. In particular, in manufacturing segment, we can leverage our AI knowledge and skill set to optimize and streamline any business process of factory, R&D, and supply chain.
In North America, we see there's two types of manufacturers. One is existing manufacturers with existing facilities, and they would like to improve and optimize what they do. Then we also see it's the new manufacturers who's building new facilities in North America. How is Fujitsu working with these two groups, and what offerings do we have?
So we do address both segments, the legacy ones and also the new factory and entities. For the existing legacy customers, we do provide any solutions to optimize, automate their business process with digital technologies in digital engineering area, digital factory area, and in digital supply chain area. On the other hand, in the new factories, we do have various types of the solutions to help them build the new facility and shop floor in an optimized way by simulating factory layout, process optimization, and to create a visualization platform to make everything visualized and optimized.
So key offerings. What is the key offerings we are taking to our existing manufacturers and also the new manufacturers?
Key offerings spread out into various areas. In factory, we have our own production preparation solution, namely FJBPS, to simulate production process before starting the production. Also, in manufacturing execution area, we are partnering with SAP to provide SAP Digital Manufacturing Cloud to manage the entire production process itself. In digital supply chain area, we have our own IP to optimize the planning of the factory as well as to manage the entire budget and PSI planning. So we provide the end-to-end solution for supply chain from early stage of the planning towards shop floor planning.
Is there any specific offerings that Fujitsu bring to our customers? So, such as OT security, and I know there's a lot of manufacturers who's not connected at the moment, so any connectivity services. Is there anything that we bring for these customers?
In particular for manufacturing shop floor, what we can bring is to provide the connectivity of the shop floor, to connect all the facilities and equipment on the shop floor to get all the digital data on the cloud, and also to manage those data aggregated from shop floor securely. We do provide the OT security, including OT security assessment service as well as OT management service, to make sure all the data you aggregated are securely managed and controlled.
So when it comes to OT security, what solutions do we have in place and how long does it take to engage with a customer?
The usual exercise on this OT security is first to visit your own facility to see how it's currently organized. The normal exercise is to visit them for a week or so to see how they are currently organized, where the risk is, and what the room to improve it is. We will bring those information back to our expert team to organize a kind of advisory service to provide a better way to manage the security. Then we can provide the full range of the OT management service to look at it, monitor it, and manage issues raised from there.
If I can summarize what we offer to our customers, so we first look at connectivity. Is your factory connected? So we offer a connectivity solution. Once it's connected, we protect it. So we've got an OT security solution. So we connect it, then we protect it. Then we pull the data and we analyze the data and let's say sanitize the data. We put it into an MES platform where we then consume the data, and then we take this data and we optimize how we operate. So typically what we see is if a manufacturer is running at 50% OEE, we can typically get that up to about 75%, if I'm correct, by just understanding what is on the shop floor, how it's organized, and connecting it all together.
That's correct. And also, in addition to OEE type of the KPIs, we do have the knowledge of what the KPIs in general should be managed on the shop floor. So based upon ISO 22400 standard, we do have the full range of the visualization dashboard supported by our own data model. So whatever your priority KPIs are, including OEE, we can provide the advisor service and visualization service and optimization service to make your KPIs better.
I want to talk about product design. When it comes to product design, many stakeholders are typically involved, and we see issues such as information and processes not properly managed. What is Fujitsu doing to help our customers mitigate these kind of challenges?
Product design is a very complicated business process for manufacturing. From early stage of the product concept, followed by detailed design in engineering, to create engineering bill of material, manufacturing bill of material, bill of process, down to the shop floor management, is always a difficult process to make it optimized. To organize this connected process, we are closely working with Siemens to provide Teamcenter as product lifecycle management system, as well as ServiceNow to manage the entire product design process. We also have our own IP to organize this process by leveraging our own experience in manufacturing.
So when it comes to ServiceNow, we have engineering chain management, supply chain management, and manufacturing value chain. So Fujitsu won the RISE 2024 Partner of the Year award last week. How are we using ServiceNow to help our customers in product design?
We are closely working with ServiceNow to introduce their solutions onto our offerings. In engineering chain area, we are introducing their strategic portfolio management offering into our digital engineering accelerator offering. Also, in supply chain management area, we are introducing ServiceNow source-to-pay solution onto our offering as well. That's how we are closely working with ServiceNow in our engineering accelerator program.
Is there any key takeaways you have for our customers today?
The normal exercise for us is to sit down with the management as well as shop floor managers to look at what current business process and its pain points are. What we normally do is to run this type of the assessment and the advisory service to provide a better way to make the factory process and supply chain process more streamlined and optimized or even automated. So we are more than happy to have this type of the initial discussion to better understand where you are and what's the journey we can provide together with you.
So to summarize, Fujitsu is a manufacturer ourselves. We almost have 100 years of manufacturing experience that we can share with our customers.
That's exactly correct. So what we are bringing here in North America is to leverage our experience and knowledge of manufacturing itself by bringing various types of the experts here in North America to run factory, digital supply chain engineering to make the process better.